Why I think this is interesting for students coming from abroad. There are, I think, 2 or 3 very important motivations. One is that the world is changing very, very rapidly, as we know, and probably the area of marketing is changing more rapidly than anywhere else. The reason for that is that financial systems stay about the same over the years, macroeconomics principles stay the same, but customers change. A huge amount of dynamism in markets. So that's point number 1. You want to understand how customers are changing. Point number 2 is the maximum change is in emergent markets. We saw maybe 10, 15 years ago that more than 50% of the revenues of the world's largest companies were coming from outside of their home territories, outside of the developed industrialized markets. They were coming from the emergent markets. So the action is in the emergent markets. You want to understand as close as possible, you want to be in those markets in order to understand what's happening. And the third point, I think, and I think why Uruguay has this very interesting situation. Uruguay is like it's a neutral country surrounded by very large countries with a lot of resources. So I think Uruguay has learned how to play with many languages. So what do I mean by that? There are many different cultures. There are Brazil and Argentina, large neighbors. Uruguay has learned how to manage there. So I think there is a cultural mindset in Uruguay that makes for a multilingual manager for emerging markets. And when I say multilingual, I mean not only just foreign languages, I mean that understanding different cultures. So this, I think, is the right time and the right place to be.